Hello and welcome. In this lesson, we shall talk about constants and various type of statements in C. C has four basic type of constants, and these are integer constant, floating point constant, character constant, and string constant. Integer and floating point constants represent numbers. They are collectively known as numeric type constants. Integer constants are integer valued numbers and consist of sequence of digits. Integer constants can be represented in different number systems, and those are decimal, octal, and hexadecimal number systems. A decimal integer constant consists of any combination of digits from 0 through 9. If the constant contains two digits, the first digit can never be a 0. An octal integer constant will always begin with 0 and may contain digits from 0 through 7. A hexadecimal integer constant contains digits from 0 through 9 and A through F. It must start with 0x to be identified as hexadecimal constant. An unsigned integer constant represented in any of the number systems must end with letter U. Similarly, a long integer represented in any of the number system must end with letter L. A floating point constant contains either decimal point or an exponent or both and is always represented in decimal number system. The floating point constant is usually represented as double precision quantity in C. A single precision floating point constant is specified by appending letter F to the end of the constant. A character constant is a single character enclosed in single quotes. The character is represented in American Standard Code for Information Interchange ASCII set, in which each character is encoded numerically with unique 7-bit combination. The ASCII set contains printable and non-printable characters. Some of the characters in ASCII set, such as double quote, apostrophe, question mark, backslash, etc., are expressed in terms of escape sequence. An escape sequence begins with a backslash and followed by one or more special characters. For example, a new line character is shown with a backslash and the letter N. String constants are sequence of characters enclosed in double quotes. It may contain escape sequence. The compiler places a null character at the end of every string constant. Statement. Statement is a complete instruction which causes the computer to carry out some action. However, statement can't be executed as it is. It must be defined inside a function which is an unit of execution. Each statement in C language must end with a semicolon. There are 4 different types of statement in C language: declaration, expression, control, and compound statement. A declaration statement associates one or more variables with a data type. All variables must be declared before they can be used in other statements. A declaration statement starts with a specific data type followed by comma-separated list of variable identifiers and finally ends with a semicolon. For example, ID underscore number, employee underscore number, and roll underscore number variables are defined as integer data types. Temperature and area are defined as floating point variables. Flag is defined as a character variable. However, the character variable name is an array of character often known as string. The numeric value in square brackets define the number of characters in the variable. An expression statement can be an assignment statement which assigns a value to a variable, or it may also contain certain expression which gets evaluated and assigned to a variable. Expressions can also represent logical conditions that are either true or false. In C, True and false conditions are represented by integer values 1 and 0 respectively. Control statements are used to alter and control the flow of program execution depending upon some runtime condition. These contain logical tests, loops, and branches. In the given example, there is a while loop that gets executed 100 times and computes the arithmetic sum of numbers from 1 through 100. Compound statement is a group of different kinds of statements enclosed in a pair of curly braces. A compound statement can be nested inside another compound statement. Unlike other statements, compound statement does not end with a semicolon. With this, we come to the end of this lesson. Thank you and have fun learning.